Today I thought I'd do this interesting piece using oil pastels. If you haven't got oil pastels, you could use crayons. It will do exactly the same as what these oil pastels are doing. So I'm doing this neurographic art piece and I'm just getting my pastels and just making these circular motions on the page, changing the colours as I go. Grabbing one of my old brushes. You don't want to use one of your watercolour brushes, one of your nice brushes, because it will pick up that oil pastel on the end and it will be very hard to wash that off. So I'm just picking colours that are very similar to the oil pastels that I've put down already and just changing the colours, putting some here, putting some there, just to make it a little bit interesting. Once you've laid down your base colour, then you're going to grab some more colour and layer over the top of where the oil pastels are. So this will just offer some kind of shading around that colour. So just going around, layering that on top. So the oil pastels are repelling the paint. So you will see that oil pastel come through and you can see it here. So it's repelled the paint on top and you can still see the remains underneath. So when your page is dried, grab some pens. I've got some acrylic paint pens here. I've also got a couple of gold gel pens, silver gel pens, and I'm just going to make some patterns onto the watercolour background. I'm not going to put it on where the oil pastels are because it will ruin the pen. So just looking at the shapes in between where the oil pastels are and just adding little shapes here and there, whatever I think really, whatever pleases me. I'm just going with the flow. Keep changing the pens as you go. I've got a black fine liner there and then I'm using this silver gel pen which really shows up well, I think, and just alternating the patterns, just enjoying my little doodle time. It's really fun to do. This is, you've just got to just do it in between those oil pastels and any pattern that comes to your mind really. Slowly building up the picture as you go. I mean, you might want to just use the one colour, find your little shapes, put them in and then change your pen. But I like to keep changing my pen as I go, keep changing the patterns and just see how it evolves from there. So I hope you like this. I hope you get to try. So easy to do, yet really fun. And if you like this, maybe you'll consider liking, subscribing. Maybe you'll leave me a comment and I can come straight back to you. Any questions, or tell me about your arty journey. What kind of things do you like to do? Do you think you'll try this? Are these colours you like, or are the different colours you might do it in? Any information, I'll come back to you. I love hearing from you. I didn't know how this was going to work out. I just had this idea that, yeah, I put down the oil pastels and just see what happens. And I was quite excited to see when the oil pastel came through because it had repelled the watercolor paint, and then knew that I could utilize those little shapes for some doodle fun. So yeah, really pleased with the way it's looking. I think it looks really quite zesty, quite vibrant, and I think it looked really good in a frame. So I'm hoping to put this up on the wall. I just need to have a look around, see which is my least favourite now, and then just swap it out and put this lovely zesty painting up on the wall. I think it's just one of those paintings that you look at and just makes you feel happy and makes you want to have a look a little bit closer just to see the detail in there. You do these kind of pictures in stages as well. You can put your oil pastel down or your crayon, and if you short of time, you can just leave it, and then the next time you approach it, you can think, right, I'll put my watercolor down, and then you can go off, do something else while you're waiting for that to dry, and then come back to it, and then you've got a lovely piece that you can just doodle on top, in your spare time when you're a little bit bored, and get it done that way. That's how I seem to approach it. I just seem to do them in stages. I get a bit bored and think, right, okay, let's have a look. What have I got? Okay, I'm going to utilize this, and I'm going to change it and make it look a little bit different by putting on pens or maybe some metallic paints or inks or anything that I look around, and see that I've got in my little arty stash, pencils, crayons, pens, additional paint, acrylic paints you could layer on top. Just give it a go. You may have a piece and you think, oh, that's turned out rubbish, and I get that all the time, rubbish pieces, but I've enjoyed the process and just having that experience. It's just about trying to find your creative flow really, and once you get into that zone, you just feel inspired to continue and do some more little arty projects. I think yellow and green are one of those colour combinations that I seem to like the best. I don't know what it is, I feel so calm just looking at it, and I just love the way that the colours ping against each other. So yeah, one of my favourites, I think. What about you? What are your favourite colours? What colours do you think you'll do this in? There's such lovely colour combinations out there, and that could really, really look good with this kind of art. Really pleased with this piece. I think there's some really nice detail on here, and if you look closely to it, it just looks as though it's a little bit like material, like you want to touch it. It looks really quite tactile, I think. So really pleased with it. So thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye.